Hey guys, Corey with Train Like a Girl here. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of update about my training, where it's been going, my nutrition. I've been kind of slacking on my updates here, so I apologize for that. But before I get into that, I wanted to talk to you talk about, so here in Frisco is the kids' first day of school, and today Parker started kindergarten, her first day of kindergarten, and it's one of those, it's such a catch-22, I guess you could say, or a double-edged sword. So after having Parker home from school, she didn't do preschool during the summer. We wanted to keep her home for her to enjoy her summer. Plus we were traveling and we wanted to do stuff with her at home. I understand now why my mom was so excited like the week leading up to our first day of school. You know, she'd be singing. It was just a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Y'all get on each other's nerves, right? She's my baby, you know, and she did well when walking into school. We had done Meet the Teacher a couple days ago, so that was fine. Met her teacher. Teachers are super, super nice, so she didn't have to worry about that. But as we were walking into the school, she started slowing down. She was holding my hand. She was kind of pulling a little bit. As we were walking to her classroom, she started turning red, I guess you could say. She's pulling a little bit more. I'm just kind of looking at her. I'm not making a big deal. But as soon as she gets up to her classroom, teacher's like, good morning, Parker. She was fine. It was kind of cool. There was at least one other kid from her preschool in there, so she knew someone. She didn't cry. I got teary-eyed as we were walking out. Not gonna lie. I mean, as silly as it may seem, when it's your baby and, she's our only one, and it's like it was just yesterday that she was born. Anyways, so that's what my morning consists of. Really happy that she did really well this morning and excited for her. So let's get on with my update. So first and foremost, I am feeling and doing really, really great. From past couple weeks that I did a update, I changed my training all around. So beginning of summer, I believe I did a video, an update about what I was going to do for my training, that I was going to be competing in a kettlebell competition on Labor Day weekend. Well, that has changed. Unfortunately, I'm having some issues with my shoulder. It's something that I've always had. Nothing like joint-wise or anything like that. It's all muscular, and it's mainly my fault. I like to sleep on my side. I kind of sit like this a lot. So I have some muscular issues going on in my shoulder blade. Nothing too bad. It's just I need to work on it. So because of that, I decided that I am not going to be doing the kettlebell competition, even though I really want to. But I'm not going to do the kettlebell competition. I actually have changed up my training where it consists of 4 days. That's where the bulk of my training is coming in. The other days I'm doing basically low intense cardio, going for walks, maybe going on the rower over here, just doing something for like anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, but nothing too intense. No HIIT training, no interval training, nothing like that. So the 4 days that I am doing my training, it consists of building and burning, and I'll get more into that about what those are in the near future. But basically, if I do a lower body build, okay, I'm going to be doing an upper body that same day, an upper body burn. The next day I'll do a upper body build and a lower body burn, and I alternate that. It's great. I'm hitting all the areas that I want. I'm getting strength in all the areas that I want, and it takes me less than an hour to get it all in. That is the best. I'm saying right now it's been taking about 45 to 50 minutes to get all my training in. That's unbelievable. I used to be here to get all my training. I would say it was anywhere from an hour and 15 to an hour 45, and that's just too long. I have other stuff I have to do, especially with Parker being home during the summer. My husband, because one of us had to be there and be there at home with her, right? So if I was here training, he had to be at home, and she's 5 years old. It's not like she needs to be babysat or anything. And they would play or they'd go places, and then we switch off, and I'd go home, and he'd come here and stuff like that. But I just couldn't take an hour and hour 15, hour 45 anymore. So I talked to my husband, and I said, listen, these are the things I need to do. that I want to accomplish. And so we put together a phenomenal program for me, and I'm so excited about it, and I know this is such a great program. So that's what I've been doing with my training. Again, I do 4 days that consist of building and burning, and then anywhere from 2 to 3 days, if I have time, for low intensity cardio. Like I said, walking, rowing. Sometimes I just go, to the park and play with Parker and stuff like that. Now onto nutrition, because of course, anytime you want to hit fitness goals, whether it be fat loss or gaining strength, gaining muscle, you have to work out, you have to train, but you also have to get the nutrition. So, let's see. I've kind of done a whole 180, or I should say a whole 360. Beginning of the year, I told you that I was going to stop doing the plant-based diet that I had been doing for about 1.5 years, and go back, eat more, I hate to use the word paleo, but more lean meats, fruits, vegetables, stuff like that, all the good stuff. Did that for about 6 months. I just didn't feel good on it. I thought I felt good, but I didn't. I could tell I was a little bit more sluggish. My training wasn't going as well. And the only thing that I could attribute that to is I was adding more meats, more lean protein in, more chicken or turkey, beef, whatever. So I decided, and the whole reason why I had switched off the plant-based diet was because I had gotten test results back from my thyroid, from my doctor about my thyroid. Had my thyroid issue since 2004, and he had said, well, we're gonna up your medication. And I was freaked out. I was like, well, why? I feel great. And it was because, my numbers were off whack, and he didn't want them to get too bad. So the only thing I could think of after doing some research was I was eating too many legumes, too many beans on my plant-based diet. That's why I switched. Well, as I said, I did not feel as good on, adding a lot more of the meat back into my diet. So I decided, you know what, I need to go back to my plant-based diet. I know I feel better on that. So I took out all the meat, and I've slowly added about 1 to 2 times per week. I've either added beans or hummus or something like. I'm not going back to the everyday, 2 to 3 servings of beans or legumes in my diet, in my nutrition. 90 to 95% plant-based throughout the week for me, and I'm feeling really, really good. The other thing that I have changed in my nutrition is I've cut out all gluten. The reason why I did it was, and this has only been the past, I would say 3 months. So every time I had noticed, and it kind of came on, where I would have something like oatmeal, okay? And within the 2 to 3 hours, I would get very, very bloated. I'd get very sluggish. I'd want to sleep. I ate the oatmeal as a pre-workout so that I could go work out, and I was just dead tired. My moods changed. I got so, I don't want to say angry, but just irritable, and it was very weird. It had never happened before. So it wasn't until I had eaten a bowl of oatmeal, and it's rolled oats, and I'm sitting about 3 hours later. I'm sitting at my daughter's gymnastics, and she's doing her thing in her class, and all of a sudden my stomach got really rumbly, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, I had to fart so bad, but I have all these parents around me. So I'm trying to think, okay, well, what can I do? Because I knew it wasn't going to be, and if you know me, I talk about this all the time. So I didn't want to fart and have it be so loud. So I, got up, went to the bathroom, did what I had to do, felt better, came back, and then I swear my stomach just blew up, and it was like all this air. And it wasn't until I was like, well, what am I doing? I wasn't eating a bunch of beans. I'm not doing anything where, I'm taking fiber or anything where it would blow me up. I'm like, well, maybe it is the gluten. Maybe, because I have, I've researched it, and I have seen that this could be something that can come on. So I decided, okay, next 2 weeks, no gluten. Cut all gluten out. I was fine. I bought gluten-free oatmeal because I wanted to see, would it make a difference? I didn't get any gas. No bloating. I didn't feel like I was going to be nauseous. I was fine. So I said, okay, well, let's test this. Let's really test this. So after 2 weeks, I ate a bowl of regular oatmeal. I looked like I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant. I had the gas. I felt nauseous. So, and now I haven't been tested, you know, to truly see if you have a gluten allergy or gluten intolerance. You should get tested go to an allergy clinic or something. I'm just kind of cutting it out, and I'm seeing how it's working. I feel better. Like I said, I don't have any issues with my stomach anymore. So we're going to keep with this because I really don't want to be sitting in Parker's gymnastics and let out a big one. Although I always say I am a gassy gal. So again, I feel so much better. As for an update for my goal is to kind of, lose some fat, lose some weight. I have lost 10 pounds so far. Very happy with that. I'm not too worried about seeing that scale go down so fast or so much. My main goal is I want to be happy, I want to be healthy, and I want to feel good. You know, like I said, Parker started her first day of kindergarten today. She has, a lot of school that, I want to be there for her, and I want to go to her games or do whatever she does, and be there for her, as well as my husband. So, feeling so great, and I'm going to keep up with this. Please keep checking back. Make sure you subscribe. Do the thumbs up. Parker has this whole little script. I should get her to do this because this is much better than me. Thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and let me know, have you cut gluten out? Have you tried, was it any difference or did it not really do anything for you? Other than that, have a great day and check back soon, guys. Thanks.